Hey guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and do Fallen Star by Halestorm. I'm only gonna give you my perspective on this album cycle because Halestorm hasn't released, to my knowledge, enough interviews to really give a landscape as to what the songs are about. I think there's an interview with that's like a songwriter magazine where Lizzie speaks of what the songs truly are, what they're about, but I haven't watched it in its entirety. So maybe Lizzie will give you a more in depth um, meaning of the songs, but I'm just gonna stick with my perception. And if you guys want Hailstorm's perception of it, I would say Google it, go to YouTube, that kind of stuff. That way you can get the full scope as to what Hailstorm's talking about. And I figured out what was wrong with my audio input. Apparently, I have to have my earbuds in the capture card for it to pick up, or at least for the PS5 console, I have to do that. But with my Xbox, I don't have to do that. What the fuck? But here we go. I've listened to this at least 3 times, so hopefully I get this down. If my body tries to burp or anything, I apologize in advance. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I did that during the first take, so that's why I'm giving y'all a disclaimer right now. Thanks again to Metal Lyric Videos. Hope you don't mind me using your lyrics videos so that way my people can see. And here we go. Heart is racing in Technicolor. Satan is feeding. There ain't no other. Nobody sees me quite like you do. The people leave me. Tonight I all I've got to lose. I'm a falling star. I can only fall so far from you. Ooh, ooh, oh. I see the ending. The walls are closing. Oh, I've been swimming in silent ocean. It's like I'm drowning. Don't ask me why. I've been surrounded by the echoes of the tears that fill your eyes. I'm a falling star that can only fall so far from you. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Let's see if I can move me over here. That way I can see the rest of the lyrics better. Ooh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make up for Oh damn. Okay, let's talk about first of all, help them out, y'all. Help Metal Lyrics videos get their subscribers up. Help them out. Subscribe. I appreciate any help you give us YouTubers. Second of all, nice lyrics video by the way. Third of all, let's talk about the lyrics. Lindsay had stated in that interview that I watched briefly, um, that this whole album, the whole thing of it is, you know, start the beginning of the album like you fall into the ground. You know, you can't go any farther down, and there's nowhere to go but up, and then slowly you're climbing your Everest to get to where you want to be. Um, but along the way you're gonna go through some trials and tribulations as you're climbing that are gonna push you down, but at the end you'll be at the top of Everest, meaning like the mountain. So I thought that was a pretty cool metaphor that Lizzie brought up. And this song is just the part where you hit rock bottom. Like, I don't know what else I can do. I failed you. You know, I've let you down. I'm down. I'm down in the ground, and there's no. I don't know what I can do to make things better. So that's just my perception. But we're only gonna go. We're gonna climb up Everest together as we go through this album. Um, so this is step number one on our journey, and we got 11 more steps to go. And of course, when it's not if, it's when they release a deluxe edition, because that's what I'm waiting for. Like, I personally have not purchased the album yet, and that's not against Hellstorm. That's the fact that I purchased the album, and then by the time I purchased the standard, like 3-4 months later, oh, Halestorm Everest Deluxe Edition available now, and then I get pissed off that I spent about $20-$30 on an album because I bought two copies of the shit. Nothing against them. I appreciate the albums, I really do. But I'd rather just save my money and wait until they release a deluxe edition of it, because I know it's going to happen. Um, Lizzie said that Hailstorm has been around for about over 20 years. So congrats to Hailstorm, and thank you for the music you've given us. So I hope you guys enjoy the record. I'm Maria. If you guys have anything you want to say it in the comments, but keep it nice, please. No, I do not have the vocal prowess of Lizzie Hale, I'm aware, but I do this for fun, and I do this for you guys. Peace out. I'm gonna do something dangerous, guys. This is Maria. How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and just do it. I'm not gonna listen to the song again. I'm just gonna go for it because this was the first single off of the album, Everest by Halestorm. Let's get into it. All right, let's go to them. Ah, 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 Oh, I hope I got this down pat, or at least good enough. I'm nervous. It's a shame, it's the pain, so that I can't explain. It's a noise, it's a voice, and it screams in my brain. It's a curse, and it hurts, but I just keep going. I lean into the storm, cause the way I was born, cause my fear is a flame, and it can't be ignored. Keeping faith in this blood through the tears in my eyes, but I just keep going. I climb Everest, knowing it's life or death. Oh, survival, suicidal, this vicious cycle, knowing I won't ever rest until my dying breath. Have nothing left, ever rest. Curse the voice, and I don't have a choice in the silence to find my voice, cause and I just keep going. It's the rush and the feeling that keeps me believe that I have the strength, that I don't have a reason to fight. It's my vice, and I don't have a right to just keep going. The body's on the way, knowing it could take my place, knowing I could give my life for something, and I'd be all for nothing to climb Everest, knowing it's life or death. Oh, it's my survival, the suicidal, this vicious cycle, knowing I won't ever rest until my dying breath. Nothing left. Oh, Everest. The one time I can't get to my drink real quick. All my life I had to fight, and I don't know why I just keep going. There's a lot I just might get that high if I just keep going. All my life I've had to fight, I don't know why I just keep going. There's no line, I just might get that high if I just keep climbing Everest. Knowing it's life or death. Oh, my survival, suicidal, this vicious cycle, knowing I won't ever rest until my dying breath. I have nothing left. Oh, Everest, life with no regret. Everest. All right, let's talk about this. Everest is really what Lizzie had stated in the first track. It's about the climb of your life to get to what you want to get to in your life, and the trials and tribulations that come with that. And this is, the start. I thought Fallen Star was the start of the climb of that, because you're down in the dumps, there's nowhere to go but up. And then I'm guessing, I would say Everest is like the first few feet, acknowledging like, hey, I have got to climb this trial and tribulation to get to where I want to be. And Lizzie had the conversation with, what's her name? Amy Wage, I think. Forgive me, ma'am, if I say your name incorrectly. Um, and said like, well, hey, what do I do? How do I climb this mountain? And they end up writing the song. So I think it's a really good song. What do you guys think? Peace out. Hey everybody, it's Brian. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and continue Halestorm. Uh, Everest. Sorry, my brain. My brain is not working with me today. With Shiver. I'm not going to say much until the song is over. Let's get into it. All rights go to Halestorm. Thanks again to Metal Lyrics videos for the assist with the lyrics, so that way I don't have to patch them into the description. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. I swam out where the water's too deep. Held sank into your sea. Ran back into a burning house. Found a maze with no way out. I carried the weight of all through the ice. To drown in your eyes. Top of a cliff, pretend that it's flying. No, I'm the only one trying. Sometimes loving you feels like dying. Sometimes loving you feels like dying. At the end of the end, I'll never leave. You just know, stay in one piece. The cuts on my heart are starting to show. Don't a scratch on you, no unbroken bone. I carry the weight, fall through the ice, to drown in your eyes, run off a cliff, the need is flying, deep down low, I'm the only one trying. Sometimes, loving you feels like dying. Sometimes, loving you feels like dying. I was trying to go for a high note while she does the scream, and let's just say it didn't work out. Love you the way fall through the ice. Never forever to drown in your eyes. Run off a cliff, stand and fly. Deep down, I know I'm the only one trying. Sometimes loving you feels like dying. Sometimes loving you feels like dying. Sometimes loving you. If you like the song, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button, but also please support this channel so that way they can continue to give me lyrics so I can do my job. I appreciate you guys for watching. This is the Badass album, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it as we go along. Just wanted to patch that in there real quick before we get into the lyric. I think it's another episode of struggling with addiction because I think that's the overall theme of the album. And it doesn't have to be addiction. It could be your struggle to get to, making your dreams a reality. Like, but I love how Halestorm said there is no, end of their dream. They're just like gonna keep climbing that mountain and keep getting better and better and better. So let's see what Shiver has to say. What is Shiver by Halestorm about? Yeah. What is Shiver by Halestorm about? Sorry, that was my phone going. Did you just shut up just a phone? Everest. You know what? We're gonna do something really special in this video. Because apparently on this website, They did a, I'm guessing it's louder.com. Oh, loudersound.com. Okay. They did a track by track with each of the songs. So what I'm gonna do is go track by track. All right, let's go track by track. I'll try to make this quick, but I made no promises. Fallen Star. Remember 2000s Canadian metalers Priestess? The first album starts with a riff that just goes on. I am the night, color me black. I always thought that was brilliant, so I wrote the music with that in mind. I just wanted the riff to feel like it's too long, just keep rocking. I understand this is from this website. I don't know if it goes deeper than that. But I already discussed my thoughts on that one, so we're gonna go on. Um, Everest. Why do people climb Everest? There's no reward at the top. It's like, why do we keep pushing as a band? We're not anywhere near the top of this rock and roll mountain, but we are still fighting. We're still loving it. So you just don't stop. You keep going. Just keep pushing. Shiver, which is the song that we just covered. The song is beautiful. Lizzie wrote it about being tough to love. It's tough to love someone sometimes. It's more like a mellow ballad, like a few of them. They start with a piano or an acoustic guitar, and we take it like, all right, now let's make this sound like our band. Like a Woman Can, which will be the next one. This is one of my favorite songs off the record. We have been showing it to friends, and people are hearing it, and it goes such a different got such a different reaction from everybody. It's almost like an Amy Winehouse kind of feel, but hard rock. Rain Your Blood on Me. This is fun. We recorded it without a click, but you can hear it. It's just an elastic and goes all over the place. I love the different feels. When the Maiden tour came, we were like, this song is perfect. We've got to play it on the tour, and it sounded great. Darkness always wins. Lizzie and I were sitting on our porch, and we were talking about how we were sick of writing all these songs of here's an answer for your problem. Like sometimes shit just doesn't work out, and there's no way out but through. Gather the lamps. We wanted this cool cemetery. We went to this cool cemetery in Savannah, and there was something on one of the old graves. I gathered the lamb, some Bible quote or something. That'd be a weird title. We just went with it and knocked it out. Watch out. Do you remember Jock Jams? Those CDs. It was the compilation series in America in the 90s. I had the idea we really needed to make a hard rock jock jam that watch out that bitch is out for our blood was the outro, and we were like, no, that's the chorus. Move it over here, and it became the theme of the song. Broken Doll. Dave Cobb, the producer's house in Savannah, is where we recorded in the inner coastal waterways. There was a dock, and we were just sitting out there looking at the water, playing through the chords. Okay, who's got an idea? We just started playing things and singing it when it happened naturally. We dug into our 90s vibes and on it. Killing. We were looking at the collection and we were like, alright, we need some high energy shit. What are we gonna do? This is a no brainer, just a rhythm section, intensity, and it was just fun. It got manic energy that balances the record. I gave you everything. This was the last song that we did. We plugged everything and knocked this out in a few hours. It made the record because I think it was great. I love when shit comes together. Bam, here's one. And here's the last one. How will you remember me? This is the one that's gonna make you cry, I can guarantee. It's like a funeral song. It was just a piano ballad thing. But Dave held us accountable to the rock like, no, come on, let's make it rock. It's a beautiful power ballad. It's a good thing to think of when getting existential. Okay. Um so this is what the band said in an interview about the songs. It may not be directly the meanings of the songs, not all of them, I'm sure, but this is what the band had to say. So for the rest of it, now that I've read it to you in this video, I'm just gonna cover my thoughts on what they mean. But I can see why Shiver was written in a sense of, I'm not in a very lovable mood right now. Because we all have those moments, like, ladies, when it's, when our friend shows up, we're not very lovable, are we? Or, when you lose someone for a while, you're just not yourself. And I mean, it could be a relationship. It could be you lost someone, they passed away, and then you're like you're not the person that you were before they passed away because your heart is broken. It could mean so many different things, and I love that's what I like. I always say that's what I love about music. Um, but Lizzie had, I can't quote her, but, in a roundabout way, she was having an alcohol addiction and, it turned her into a completely different person. And I can imagine that instance influenced this song to some degree. What do you guys think? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Let's keep the debate nice, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Hello everybody, it's Amir and welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're continuing Everest by Halestorm with Like a Woman Can. Thank you to Indian Jukebox for this video so that way I don't have to plaster it into the description. You have like a sneeze that just won't come out, you know? Or, in my instance just now, a burp that just will not come out to save your life and you're just sitting there trying to get it out, get it out, get it out. I know it's like TMI, but I'm like, jeez, what you have to do? Hurry up and get it out before I have to sing, please. So, I would definitely agree with the whole Amy Winehouse kind of feel that they were going for this one. If you watch the Shiver video, the previous track, then I found a website that gives, how the band feels about each track. They went track by track and just talked about each track a little bit. So yeah, I can definitely see it in this one. I'll give you my feelings as to what the lyrics mean at the end. So let's get into it. All right, let's go to Halestorm. Let's get into it. I'm a little nervous. You sleep like I do. You eat like I do. You wonder your call, do I matter at all to you? Ooh, soft to the touch. Do you only play rough? You know how to whisper and speak with your fingers. Ooh, oh, hard to please me. Maybe this should be easy. I'm just a woman. You're just a man. Don't have two hands. Why can't yours understand how to touch me? I wanna say, but you can't. Love me the way that a woman can. Don't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why my roses are pink and your violets are blue. Maybe the mosquito must stay mixing the two. But there be no way, and you've got nothing to say. Who feels on the grass, who feels every goodbye like you do? Can you hold on? Hard to please me, baby. This should be easy. I'm just a woman, you're just a man. You got two hands, why can't you just touch me? You wanna stay, but you can't. I'll be away that I want, man. Can't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why can't you love me? Like a woman can. Just a woman, you're just a man. Two hands, why can't yours understand? Touch me, I wanna say what you can't. Love me the way that I want. Can't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why can't you love me? Like a woman can. Alright, thanks again, Indian Jukebox. Alright, I know I messed up in a couple parts, but I swear this song belongs in a Tyler Perry movie. In my mind. Um, I'm thinking of this myself as a bisexual, so I'm thinking of this more like a, maybe I should be with a woman instead of a dude. Maybe that's what she's thinking. But I'm also thinking of it this way. I'm also thinking of it as like, why can't you be, you know, more tender instead of playing rough? Why can't we just enjoy the moment with each other as opposed to just, oh, let's get into the nitty gritty? And, and also, like, she wants her man to feel like, hey, I miss this woman when she leaves. She wants him to cry at least a little when she leaves. Like he misses her or is going to miss her. Like, why can't you do that like a woman would? Why can't you be more soft and sensitive to my feelings instead of just wanting to get laid? That's just my opinions on what the song could be about. You guys can continue this discussion gently in the comments. All that said, hope you enjoyed. I gotta move on to the next one. Peace out. Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and continue Halestorm's album Everest with Rain Your Blood on Me. Now I'm gonna tell you this right now. There's a part where she sings really fast, so I know I'm gonna fuck that up. But other than that, I should be okay. But let's get into this one. Alright, let's go to Halestorm. I'll talk about it in the end. Let's go. Hey, 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 your blood on me. Rain, your blood on me. Why? Hey, hey, hey. Bitches burning in the flames. Wicked women take the blame. Devil's daughter made from pain. Scarlet letters bear the shame. Hey, 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 your blood on me. Rain, your blood on me. Hey, 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 hey. Crimson chaos through the cracks, barefoot through the broken glass. Yeah, yes. Facing ghosts back from the dead, history repeats himself. Born to be weak, born to be strong, never wrong, but never be right. Sweet to be a little creep, but love your eyes. See, that's where I'm gonna mess up. I'll read it to you again after. Forget to smile. Oh, 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 rain, your blood on me. Rain, your blood on me. I, I, I break the chain around my neck, scream my name in shades of red. Red. Yeah. A great flood is coming soon. Oceans rising with the moon. Rain is running through my veins. Tears of war that paint my face. Pull the knife and lift the blade. Crack the sky and break the rain. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, let me read you that one part that I fucked up on. It was right here. Sorry. Mm, okay, here we go. Born to be better. Born to better be weak. To better be strong. To never be wrong, but never be right. Sweet, but don't you be prude. Don't be a creep, and don't be a fool, but don't be too wise. That's where I messed up. How did she sing that without getting her tongue twisted? I can hear you now. She's a professional. Oh yeah, she is. I give her that. I give her mad prop. Jesus. Uh, I know there's one more really fast one on. I think it's Watch Out. On this album where I'm gonna fuck up, so I may need a day or two to master it. But still a cool song. I am not aware as to what she's trying to say here. Okay, let me correct myself. what they're trying to say. Maybe it's one of those shut your mouth or I'm gonna kick your ass kind of songs, but because that's what I'm reading here. Now that I actually get to sit down and read the lyrics real quick, that's what I'm guessing. Kind of like Vicious, Vicious's crazier sister. Um, what do you guys have to say about that? Leave me a comment about it. I discussed the album track by track on the Shiver track, so hopefully that will help. But if you guys have any opinions, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Peace! Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're gonna go ahead and continue Everest with one of the big singles, Darkness Always Wins. And yes, I made sure I'm doing this in the correct order, I promise. This sounds very in the air tonight ish, the atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised if they had this plant, that playing in the background while that was happening, while they were writing the song or something. I don't know. Because, they posted, I think, like, the first five, like 10 seconds of the song or some shit to try to guess what it is. Um, and a shit ton of fans. I looked at the comments of that short and they said in the air tonight, in the air tonight, everywhere. And as a Phil Collins fan myself, I can appreciate that. That is hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna give you my perspective at the end. Alright, it's gonna Hellstorm. Let's get into this thing. Now the world is still. It's just me spinning out, trapped inside my head, feeling numb. There's no song to sing to save me from myself. Fading into black. We're all fighters, holding up our ladders, chasing off the monsters, drowning in our sins. With every last breath, trying to stop the sunset, running in the shadows, darkness always wins. Made the same mistakes, and I can't change my ways. It's how I've always been. It's in my bones, a heart of stone. The cold's creeping in. I'm fading into black. We're all fighters, holding up our ladders, chasing out the monsters, drowning in our sins. Every last breath, trying to stop the sunset, running with the shadows, darkness always wins. Darkness always wins. innocence. Every last breath, trying to stop the sunset, running with the shadows. Darkness always wins. We're fighters, holding up our lives, chasing at the monsters, drowning in our sins. With every breath, trying to stop the sunset, running with the shadows. Darkness always wins. Darkness always wins. Oh. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I understand now why it was the first single. It was, obviously you had to pick a song that eases you into the new era of the next album, because if I remember correctly, if my memory serves me correctly, Back from the Dead was was the first single for the last one, and I think this was the first single for this one. So I like how they changed the direction. Like oh, let's go for a heavy song to punch you in the face with Back from the Dead, and this one still kind of, it kind of like Back from the Dead. Darkness always wins, but it slowly pushes you back with her vocals, because every time I hear her vocals, especially on that last "Darkness always wins," I can't even do it. I can't even do it. But that last one where she screams it like Jesus, she's still gonna punch you in the face somehow. Um, I like the In There Tonight esque atmosphere of it, and it kind of also reminds me of Raise Your Horns, because it shows that darkness we all have in us, but it's like, I love the chorus where it's like, we're all fighters, raising up our lighters, chasing out the monsters. You know, we're all, but it's like we're going through some tough shit, but we're gonna face it together. We're gonna turn on our lighters and keep fighting. That's the concept I'm hearing from the song, and it also seems like, it feels like darkness always wins, but there's always a way out. You just have to you just gotta fight through it, but you're also not alone in that fight. We're all gonna raise our ladders and do this together. That's what I get from the song. What do you guys get from it? I would love to hear from you. Leave it in the comments. If you like Halestorm, give me a hell yeah, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Hello everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're continuing with Halestorm's Everest with Gather the Lambs, and this is just, it has a unique backstory. If you watched the Shiver video, you'd already know the story. But if you haven't, go watch that video real quick. I did a track by track of the whole album in that video. Apparently I found a track by track that Halestorm did in an interview. So I went ahead and read it to you if you want to, hear the backstories about some of these songs. But this one has a unique one, so I have to reiterate it. They were the producer insisted that Halestorm go to a cemetery of all places and look at each grave and write down, some unique things that the graves might say, and then go back and we, use it for a lyric, use it for a title, use it for something. And this is where Gather the Lambs came from, because they wrote down Gather the Lambs. I think it was RJ that said he wrote that one down, and he's like, this might be a good song. And then they worked around it. So I thought that was pretty cool. The chorus, maybe you do this throughout the whole fucking chorus. So I might lose my shit during the chorus. I would have these earphones are gaming headphones, and they have the little volume knob in the back of them on this side. I turned that motherfucker all the way up. I wouldn't be surprised if I almost broke the wheel. The chorus is that good, y'all. So let's see if I can pull this up. Alright, let's go to Halestorm. We are back with metal lyric videos. Thank you for the assist with the lyric. So, or man, whoever is involved. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Gather up the Lamb of God. He won't be here soon. You've been followed by the ghost. Leads me to you. That leads me to you. Here we go! In the end, stay with me underneath the falling sun. Watch the world fade away until we're the only ones. Say everything we need to say until everything is gone. Oh, why does everybody run? When the ground begins to shake beneath the broken sky, I'll be lying here awake, wishing you were by my side. Wishing you were by my side. So in the end, stay with me underneath the falling sun. Watch the world fade away until we're the only ones. Everything we need to say until everybody is gone. Oh, why does everybody run? Oh, 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 oh. If you like this kind of stuff, there's plenty more. Subscribe to the channel. If you want more Halestorm, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. Yeah, stay underneath the falling sun. Watch the world fade away. And we're the only ones. Say everything we need to say. And then everybody's gone. Oh, why does everybody run? Why does everybody run? Sorry, I had an itch. My voice gave out a little bit. But that's how much this song rocks. Dude, I don't know what the fuck. When I first listened to a record for the very first time, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know if it's as good as the last one. And then after sitting with it for a few weeks or a month or two, and I'm like, wait. Hold up. What the fuck was I thinking? Gather the Lambs is the bomb.com. I love Lizzie goes all soft and sweet, like Amy Lee, and they go BAM! Punches you in the face with that chorus. Fuck! I may have to listen to that chorus a couple more times before I go on to the next video, y'all. It's that fucking good. I hope you enjoyed Gather the Lambs. This might be one of my favorites. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you want more Halestorm. I did Back from the Dead. I think I did Vicious. I think I did I think I did their first album, the self-titled, and I'm not 100% sure if I did yes I did. What was the other one? The one with American Boys on it. I'm trying to think. Into the Wildlife. That's it. I don't think I've done their EPs, like with the one with Bad Romance and the one with Ride the Lightning. I don't think I did their little EPs yet. So if you want me to, if there's stuff that I haven't covered on this channel that is Halestorm related that you want me to try to cover, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll look into it for you. Okay? But just keep in mind that I do not have the screaming prowess or vocal ability of Lizzie Hale. I'm just me doing this with a camera. I enjoy it. I hope you do too. I'll see you next time. Peace. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're continuing Halestorm's Everest with Watch Out. And honest to God, I think Lizzie was pissed. Somebody pissed her off. If you listen to that final scream at the end of the song, which we'll get to later, come on! Who pissed you off, Lizzie? Who do I need to punch in the face? Oh? Alright. And I can basically tell you what the lyrics mean right now. And then I can tell you this with the first lyric. Watch out, that bitch is out for blood. She's mad. Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's gonna get killed. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, YouTube. Kidding. Kidding. Somebody is in trouble. I'll say that. Somebody is in trouble. Good Lord. And this is just like, I'm gonna whoop your blank kind of song. That's all this is. But if you need a workout song, highly recommended. Just saying. What do you guys think? And let's get into it. Alright, let's go to Halestorm. Keep in mind, I can't scream, so I'm gonna just have to sing it. Watch out, the bitches out for blood! 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 Yeah! Oh. I am becoming nothing. Hey, you made me nothing. You made me nothing. Spinning round in a circle with the headlights in your eyes. But the bitch is out for blood. Watch out, the bitch is out for blood. Watch out, the bitch is out for blood. Watch out, the bitch is out for blood. Oh, damn, Lizzie. Damn. Hey, I am becoming something. Hey, you never saw me. You never saw me coming. Spinning in a circle. The headlights in your eyes. You like this content? Subscribe. There are plenty more. You want more Halestorm? Let me know, and I'd be happy to do it. That bitch is out full blood! Watch out, that bitch is out full blood! Watch out, that bitch is out full blood! Watch out, that bitch is out full blood! Jesus Christ! Did somebody please get that last blood and put it on a timer? Like, see how long that scream was? Jeez. Because I want to see if I'm pretty sure the goal wasn't to beat him or anything, but I want to see if she screamed that longer than Chester Bennington did on Linkin Park's song "Giving Up." I want to see how long that scream was in comparison. Oh my god, that song punches you in the face and doesn't give a fuck. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, it's Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're going to continue with Halestorm Broken Doll from Everest. I actually kind of like I actually really like this one, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites off the album, but I would say it's in the top 5. Let's give it a top 5. I really like this one. It kind of reminds me of Back from the Dead. The vibe that it has, if you listen long enough. Or, hell, you can make some comparisons to the first album. But I would say this is more of a Back from the Dead kind of esque song, in my opinion. But the metaphor of the broken doll, it's like, let's talk lyrically, because I already know in my head what I think it's about. Honestly, it's about, you treated me like shit. Now you're gonna abandon me for somebody new, but in the end there's no escaping me. You always come back to me no matter what you do. I'm just that broken doll under your bed, just waiting for you to come back. That's really what it is. I love the metaphor of the broken doll because it's more about, I guess, the falling out of a relationship. You find another chick that you think is better for this, that, and the third, but in the end you come back to me and hang out with me or play with me, whatever the case may be. It's like she's just calling him out, like, dude, you may get another doll, but you're still gonna end up playing with me later. There's no escaping me. It literally says, I can never be replaced. There's no replacing me. You can't escape me. Not verbatim, but just those lines. Just throw you for a loop. Let's get into it. Alright, let's go to Halestorm. Thank you again to Metal Lyric Videos. Thank you for the last one. I forgot to say it in the last video, but I appreciate all your assistance, Metal Lyric Videos. Subscribe to them if you want some more lyrics videos. No, I was not paid by them to say that. I'm doing it from one YouTuber to another. Let's go. Hi. Did you leave me in the dark? Twisted smile and missing parts. Or you find something shiny and new after what we've been through. I never got enough. Misunderstood. That's why it happens when you play too rough. I'm just another broken doll. I still believe the lies we share. They're the dreams beyond repair. And you really think that you can forget me under your bed? never good enough. Misunderstood. That's what happens when you play too rough. Now I'm just another broken doll. Throw it all away. And things can never be replaced. You know, there's no replacing me. You know, there's no escaping me. Never good enough. Misunderstood. That's what happens when you play do me up. Now I'm just another broken down and throw it all away. Some things can never be replaced. No, there's no replacing me. You know, there's no escaping me. You know, there's no escaping me. All right. I know I must have. I forgot that they twisted it around as the lyrics go on. Anyway, there you go. Broken Doll. This will probably be in my top five. If you want to know my top five, wait till the last track and I'll give you my top five. What do you guys think of the album thus far? My singing, I know, is not the greatest, but let me know what you guys think of the album. Obviously, I would highly recommend you sit down to the side and be like, you know what? After watching one of Maria's videos, I'm gonna listen to this album, and tell me what you think. I would love to hear some feedback from you guys, and it's much appreciated. By the way, I wanted to say a little shout out to my gaming channel, EV Soldier 96 is Gaming. It is slowly getting up there. We're at 39 subscribers right now, which is great. I appreciate all y'all's help there too. If you like video games, I would check out the stuff we've done there. If you enjoyed, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Peace! Hey guys, it's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're going to go ahead and do Halestorm's Killing from their album Everest. Now, this is the one I've been afraid of this entire album cycle, because I knew there was one where she talked, sings really, 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 really fast like David Draymond, like it's a fucking auction or something, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to keep up with her. But I do have the lyrics right here in my hand. Well, hopefully I'll have some semblance of keeping up with her. But I'll do a lyrics breakdown so that way you guys have something to look forward to in this fucking video. Let's get into this. Alright, let's go to Halestorm. Thank you again to our friends at Metal Lyrics Videos for the lyrics video for this too. They have been helping us the majority of this journey. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. I think I left a lyric right up night, Sorry, I can't sing this one at all. ING, this loneliness is killing me. I burn it down and burn it up and dump it on my full cops. Let me down, let me out, kid. I got it on. Fuck around, took a break. I know I can take too much. See? Yeah. Gee, this loneliness is killing me. Stay still. This intensity isn't killing me. I still my will. Try to hold it back while I take this pill. I'm on the roll, on the rock, on the bottom, on the top, in the middle, on the wall. Control, hang it on, hang it out. Hang it out. Oh, shit. This loneliness is killing me. Gee, this loneliness is killing me. Gee, this loneliness is killing me. Alright. I bought sticker play right now. This is the one I was dreading. So we're gonna do a lyrics breakdown to kind of make okay. I'll do it acapella and then we'll, I'll give you my perspective. I'm gonna stick it my way, damn it. I take a left, I take a right, I'm up and down, up all night, just say no, just say yes, orange hair, purple dress, push, pull and push and pull, just be calm, just be cool, be calm, light the fuse, drop the bomb. And I'm not gonna spell killing, I'm just gonna say it. This loneliness is killing me. I burn it down, burn it up, dump it out, fill the cups, leave it in, leave it out, keep it all in my mouth. Fuck around, take a breath. I don't know if I can take too much more, but here it comes. Take it all to save me some. Woo! Killing. This loneliness is killing me. Please be still. This insanity is killing me. I still my will to hold it back while I take this pill. I like this part. 2, 3, 4. Wipeout. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll at the bottom, at the top, in the middle, on the wall. Kind of short, kind of tall, hanging loose. Find a place to hang this noose. Hold it in. Let me scream. Is anybody hearing me? And then she says, killing, or sings, spells out killing, and it says, this loneliness is killing me 3 times. And that's it. Literally, I mean, it's obvious just from that line alone. Killing. This loneliness is killing me. And Lizzie Hale herself is a advocate for mental health. Rock on for that, Lizzie. Thank you. Thank you. Because even she admits that there's a difference between Lizzie Hale at home and then Lizzie Hale, the rock star that can just do anything and everything. Every time she gets on stage, it's like she's putting on an armor, to help not only herself but other people. And she really does advocate for mental health. So I think I don't know if she's speaking of depression or anxiety, but whatever the case may be, whatever illness it may be, it's acknowledging it and it's, she's punching you in the face with it. She's not like, she's saying, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, and I'm suffering from it. And she's not afraid to put that in a song, and I really, really do respect that. So that, it's nice to be able to acknowledge your mental illness, whatever the case, or whatever illness you have, and punch it in the face at the same time. Because I have bad anxiety, so I really do appreciate this one. This would definitely be in my top 5. What do you guys think? Sorry I botched it up, but I hope you still enjoyed or got something out of it. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out. But it's Brandon. Welcome back to the channel. We are back with metal lyrics videos with Halestorms. I Gave You Everything from their album Everest. Let's get into this one. It's to me more like a breakup song or breaking up with us with something that doesn't serve you. It could be a relationship with someone. It could be a drug. It could be like I gave you everything you wanted me to give. I gave you like the perfect world, and you just screwed me over. It's one of those fuck you kind of songs. So let's get into this right now. Falling back together, by falling apart, running from the ending, right back to the start. I'm lost in the mazes, floating through my head, trapped inside the mirror. You made me what I am. I give you everything. I give you everything. I give you everything. But you fucked up again. I gave you everything. I gave you everything. I gave you everything. But you fucked up and you fucked me again. Told you all my secrets. I showed you all my scars. Use me just against me. Show me who you are. But damn, I built a castle with what little I had left. I made a world without you. I'm sick inside my head. Everything! I give you everything! But you fucked up again! I give you everything! I give you everything! I give you everything! But you fucked up and you fucked me again! If you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button for me. It'll be much appreciated. Y'all want more Halestorm? You let me know. Everything! I gave you everything! I gave you everything! But you fucked up again! I gave you everything! I gave you everything! I gave you everything! But you fucked up and you fucked me again! Oh! 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 You fucked up and you fucked me again! Yeah! Yeah! Everything! You fucked up and you fucked me again! Woo! Woo! I just literally gave y'all everything in this fucking track. I hope that makes up a little bit for killing, because that didn't go so well. I admit it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out! Oh, hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? We're finishing up Halestorm's Everest with How Will You Remember Me? I won't say finish up, but we're finishing up for now because I know Halestorm enough to know they're going to release a deluxe edition or a Walmart exclusive that's going to have a couple new tracks in it, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and do it. So I have a feeling in my soul that this is going to happen. This kind of reminds me, it's like, I know this is going to sound nasty, but it's like Here's to Us and Ranger Horns made love to each other and this is their baby. Like, oh my god. I'm not gonna say what I feel about it until the end. I admit that when I first listened to it, I cried. I might tear up again. So if I do, no judgment, please. Let's get into this thing. All right, let's go to Halestorm. Thanks again to Metal Lyrics Video for being with us for like 90% of our journey through this album. I appreciate y'all's help. Let's get into this. How will you remember me? What will be my legacy? To leave behind the best of me, to make you feel loved. When you shed a tear or raise a glass, wonder why it went so fast. I wish that I could have you back. Never let me go. No gets to see it. The way our souls are living in the night. We don't have time. I wish you would tell me before tomorrow fails me and I get it right. Maybe make it right. Life goes on in memories. How will you remember me? How do you remember us? Think about when we were young, we lost in dreams and getting drunk. Didn't we have fun? Living off the Indian summers, living for the springtime colors. When we still have each other, the winter time comes. No one gets to see the way our souls are living in the night. You don't have time. I wish you would tell me before tomorrow fails me. I can't get it right. Maybe make it right. Life goes on in memories. Tell me, how will you remember me? If y'all like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated, y'all. Hit that like button for me. I love you guys very much. No one gets to see the way the souls are living in the night. We don't have time. I wish you would tell me before tomorrow fails me. I can't get it right. Help me make it right. Life goes on in memories. Tell me, how will you remember me? The light that shines for me carries in my song for me. The only way I'm okay to leave is you remember me. Oh, excuse me, guys. I need a second. Oh, I know. I can see it in the comments now. Dude, she's about to cry. Yes, I'm about to cry. Apparently, I didn't finish the fucking song, but it naturally came back to me. You know, that last few lines. I I cried genuinely. Like, I understand. I listened to this album while my nephew was here, if my memory's right. I put this motherfucker on. Turn around, I look at him for a second, and when she goes, life goes on, the memories. Tell me, how will you remember me? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I teared up. I cried. I was trying to hide it so hard. Oh, I want to cry right now in this fucking video. But I'm gonna fight my tears for a second. Well, to answer your question, my brother, who is in the heavens, this is how I'll remember you. Funny, caring, determined, very, well, not strict, but very rigid when it comes to, wanting to do things a certain way. I don't ever remember us getting drunk together. Um, um, kind of wish I'd had the chance to do that. Even though I'm a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. Um, I remember those little moments. It's all about the little moments because, like, I remember I got in trouble for something, and I cried like a baby. Like, I got grounded for something. I forgot what it was. But I got grounded for something, and I was little, and of course I was crying like a baby. So I remember my brother coming in there and inventing what he calls the dip game, and it's just like a little tickle game, like you take your finger on the other person's body and go dip. The other person would say no more dips, and then we go through this same sequence a couple times, and on the last dip, he would just tickle me and play with me, and yeah, I remember that. I remember always driving him crazy with anything Miley Cyrus. My love for Miley Cyrus's music when I was a kid was deep. I remember him being like a father figure. Um, Not that my dad wasn't around, I just wouldn't let him because, let's just say someone was messing with my head. So he kind of grew into those shoes and always gave me advice and always had to help me with my homework. Um, but he turned out to be a really good dad because of those experiences. Every time I play with his kids, I see him. I see him. This is what I'll remember, brother. I remember being the luckiest sister in the world. The luckiest sister in the world. Because I had a brother like you. I miss you. I hope you give mommy a big hug for me. Without the two of you, there would be no me. I love you guys very much. Give me a second. let's just say we had a lot of fun times when we were kids that I'll never forget. Because if I continue on memory lane, I swear this video is gonna be an hour, hour and a half. Um, so with this album finally done, let's get into my top five of this album. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. Mm-mm. I would say number one would have to be Gather the Lambs, just because of that chorus. I would say Broken Doll was pretty badass, so I'm gonna go with it. Um, Healing was the heaviest one, but even though I couldn't sing it, I would say this is definitely one of my favorites. Let me see. What did I say? Hang on. Gather the Lambs, Broken Dolls, Killing, and I got two more. I guess Darkness Always Wins because of the In the Air Tonight feel. And last but certainly not least, just because I had this emotional moment with you guys, How Will You Remember Me? Um, those are my top five from this album. If I had to give it a rating, sitting here right now, since I've had some time to marinate on it, at first I would have given it like a four because Hailstorm albums to me, the prior records have a very not similar but very little difference with each track. It sounds very similar from one to the other, but they had their own individual something in each track. This whole album reminds me of like a fucking roller coaster. You'll go low, then you slowly go higher, and then you slowly go a little lower, but still in the middle, and then high up for the bigger songs, and then How Will You Remember Me will be like your final stop on that roller coaster, like you're about to get out of the little cart. Um, which, I mean, How Will You Remember Me is a good closer. I mean, it would make sense to put the more power ballady song at the end. But if they do release a deluxe edition, Lizzie, could you please let it start with something heavy, please? Because how will you remember me will always make me cry. Um, Forever and always, so will raise your horns. But I like songs like this because I guess it gives me permission to cry. Like I don't need permission, I guess, but sometimes you need a good rock song that'll just make you tear up. I will always about my mom. I'll always remember that there was a caring person that loved everybody, was always there for everybody else before herself, to her own detriment a little bit. But she was always very caring, very loving. If she could, she would feed the whole world with her gumbo. I swear to God. I swear she would always make like say she'd make a big pot, not just for us kids for seconds, but like for everybody in the fucking house, and there'd still be enough left for leftovers the next day. What the fuck? Um, I'll always remember, thanks to Miley and Selena Gomez, the two of them created memories for me and my mom. Every time I listen to some of their old records, it feels like she's here. And with this Hellstorm song, that's just to me. This was a letter from my mom and my brother that will always be here. So thank you, Halestorm, for another badass ballad that makes me want to cry and helping me remember that they're always around. I hope you enjoyed this album. If you guys have anything you want to say, sorry, not sorry for the emotional moment, but if you guys have anything you want to say, please leave it for me in the comments down below, and tell me what's next. Do you guys want, if the new I Prevail or 3 Days Grace album comes out by the time this is released, do you want me to do that next? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next round of videos. Peace.